Welcome back, YouTubers, rock out reactions, and you motherfucking metalheads. So, it's been a long time since me and Zach were baked and we talked about music. It's time, it's the end of the year, guys. It's Christmas time. Thanksgiving's over. Man, this year came really fast. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just super big. But yeah, so it's been a long time. Zachary is guest starring finally. Hey, he's been out of the show for a long time now. But we're gonna rank our rock out reactions. We always rank the best albums of the year. So we're doing our top 6 albums of the year. And there will be a rank. No, there's not going to be a ranking because it's hard to think of all the albums that came out. And I don't want to leave someone in a spot they should be higher in or lower in because I can't think of all the albums. So we're going to rank our 6 top albums of 2021. Exactly. It's 2021, right? Not 20, right? It's 21?
Yeah, it's 21.
It's going to be 22 next year. In a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do our top 6 albums of the year. Now, there's no ranking, like, who's won. We're just doing the top 6 that come to mind. So, for me, I'm going to start at number 6. I have to. This is a hard list because there's a lot of albums that came out this year. But, bruh. Alright, guys. So, like I said, number 6. Like I said, this ain't in order. I'm just going by what I can think of. And Einstein Kills, The Silver Scream 2, Welcome to Horrorwood is definitely in the top 6 albums of this year. I mean, how could you not put it in there? Let's go over everything. Maze's songs, top from bottom. All right, Zachary. So, yeah. I mean, come on. Let's go over why Einstein Kills, Welcome to Horrorwood, The Silver Scream 2 is on this top 6 albums of the year.
Why?
No, see, that's where you're wrong. I was going to mention Take Your Pick. That's one of the reasons it's on here. Take Your Pick is one of the best songs you'll ever hear. It is heavy. You have Corpse Grinder from Cannibal Corpse and Spencer in the song together. And when Spencer's not being heavy, Cannibal Corpse is giving you even heavier. Dude, it is one of the most iconic. And the fact that Einstein Kills actually really gave us a death metal song, you have to admire that. That's my thoughts on Take Your Pick.
That's not even better like the Rash Decisions and all the other ones, though. It's not even be on.
No, but no, it is. I only would put Funeral Derangement and the shower scene over it. Outside of that, it beats every other song on that album.
First of all, it's not better than Fly. So
okay, well, the top 3 songs on that album is Take Your Pick, Funeral Derangements, and the shower scene.
No,
I did forget about my other favorite one.
The shower scene, Fly, and it's probably Rash Decisions.
No, Rash Decisions don't get the
Funeral Derangements is good, but I think Rash Decisions is a little bit better.
That's just horrible taste. Tell them why you hate Take Your Pick so much, because they're gonna, you're gonna get comments on here again. They're gonna be saying, "What the fuck did you say about Take Your Pick?"
Well, I think it's just too a little bit heavy, you know. Einstein Kills is a metal band, not a death metal.
What about Corpse Grinder from Cannibal Corpse being in it?
His music sucks. So.
Okay, so this is why this album is album of the year, because it has hits like he mentioned, like I mentioned, and that's not the only good ones. Farewell Flesh, song based on the Candyman, that's definitely number 4 for me.
It was okay.
Farewell Flesh is amazing. What are you talking about?
Torch's been a little bit better.
Farewell Flesh. Let's not mention The Box with Brandon from Atreyu. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like New Atreyu, but man, that song hit hard. It was dope. Both of them killed it. The Box is amazing. Tell them about The Box.
That song is not good. Any song with that guy in it is not good. I don't care if Spencer's in it.
Anyways, don't listen to that. I'll tell you can I tell you then the 2 worst songs on the album?
I guess Fly's one of them.
No. I mean, it's downer, but I don't think it'd be in the worst 2. I gotta say, the worst song on this album, the one I can't stand at all, what's the name?
I don't know.
The one based off of Ashes, the Evil Dead. Yeah, what was the song for that one?
I don't remember the name of the song. Which one was it? You didn't like that one?
No, it's so much on the album because of the way he does the chorus in that weird voice. It was weird. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, that was the Ex Mortis. Worst song on the album. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I kind of agree. I didn't really care for it either.
So you're a big Evil Dead fan, Ash fan?
No, it'd be like a great video. The video was a song with the
And I gotta go with number 2. Welcome to Horrorwood. And you'll see all the reaction is overrated. This take your picks like the best songs. I don't get why this is in there. Welcome to Horrorwood. It's okay. I don't hate it, but it's not. It's definitely down in the last 2 for me. What's your thoughts on Welcome to Horrorwood?
I definitely agree. Song wasn't that.
Now let's talk about Rainy Day, a big one, and Assault and Batteries, and Hip to Be Scared. I'll be honest, Rainy Day, thought it sucked. Thought it was too soft. A little poppy much, you know? It was weird. But I grew to love Rainy Day. Like, I play it all the time now.
So I say it sucked.
No, that's what I said. But then I started playing it a couple of times. And I said, actually, this course is really catchy and good to sing to. So I changed my opinion. I grew to love Rainy Day. How about Rainy Day? Where's it at for you?
It's not bad.
Where's it at in the album, though? Does it make the top 5? Is it under the top 5?
I'd probably say a little under top 5. It was good about it.
And it's a Resident Evil song. The only thing I wish his name would be heavy. Resident Evil should have a heavy song, okay? A heavy song.
Well, Assault and Batteries.
Assault and Batteries is okay, but it's definitely not my top 5. Assault and Batteries is alright. What about you?
Yeah, same as alright.
Now, let's talk about the Rash Decision and go down. Worst Vacation. Now, those are both really good songs. They don't make the top 5 for me, but, I mean, Rash Decision, that's the Cabin Fever song.
Yeah.
And then Worst Vacation was based off Hostel. Never cared for Hostel, but the song is dope as fuck. And I love Cabin Fever, so when I knew they had a Cabin Fever song, I definitely freaked out. And the song's really fucking good. What's your thoughts on... Oh, and let me jump into Hip to Be Scared. The first single off the album, really amazing. I love Hip to Be Scared. Not top 5 still, but definitely one of my go-to songs. You could sing that shit out of. Alright, what about those 4?
Hip to Be Scared, yeah, I it's not a bad song, but I wouldn't put it really in the top 5 though. It's pretty good though.
Okay, what about the other ones?
The arrangements, not top 5 either. I know you're gonna say it is a top.
Wow, you just say Fear of the Arrangements is a top 5.
It's a really good song, but I don't think it's top 5. It's really good though. Oh, and then you said Worst Vacation, right?
Yeah,
There's a song, but
based off the Hostel movies.
I'd say it's top 5 though, but yeah, it's not bad.
Alright, so now that we went over them, take one last look and think hard about your top 3. Like I said, mine still stands at Take Your Pick, The Shower Scene, and Funeral Derangements.
For me, it's Shower Scene, Fly, and that'd be one more.
Yeah.
I think Rash Decision.
This is a horrible top 3. Oh, I don't know if Rash Decisions, it's good, but I wouldn't make it a top 3. There's too many. And it was hard not to put Feral Flesh in there, because that is definitely one of my main favorites. But I can't choose over the other 3. So that's it, guys. So does Ice Nine Kills make the top 6 albums of the year for you? Definitely. Ice Nine Kills, baby. So that is these 5 albums left on the year, and we're about to get into those. So I got a question for Zach. Enemy Side released their album.
I go first with the top 3.
7. No, but I mean, does this album actually make your top 6? Because there's no point for you to comment on this if it's not. We're going by if we're putting in this top 6 right now. It's in my top 6 albums of the year. Did it make your cut, or was there 5 other better albums out there in your opinion?
I would give it top 6 for some of those songs.
All right then. So let's talk about Enemy Inside 7. Their second album, their debut album was amazing, right? One of the best albums they'll ever hear. Their first album.
Yeah, it was good.
Amazing
album. They kind of changed up their sound though a bit.
They did, but it's still their sound, just with a little twist and a little couple changes here and there. But let me tell you what, Enemy Inside 7. See what I did there. why this album makes my top 6 albums of the year. Amazing album. The lead singer never disappoints you. One of the best voices in the world. How many times I gotta say this? She is so unique. She's the type of singer, if she left, or this band fired her, this band would, I don't give a fuck who you bring in this band, because no one's got the voice of the lead singer of Enemy Aside. No one could replace that woman. But she's amazing. The whole band's amazing. The guitars, the solos. It's an amazing band, man. Everything they do. Let me tell you what makes this album, my top 6. Let's start off with, we're not even starting with Black Butterfly. We're going to start off with Crush. Zachary, Crush is the best song on this album, yes. I love Black Butterfly, but I think it's number 2 for me. It used to be, but Crush has the chance to, if they actually released it worldwide or it went to mainstream, this song would blow up. It's one of those songs that like everyone would just jam out to, and it would go viral if it actually went mainstream. This would break them out. That's how good Crush is. He don't like it, but he's just a little poppy, but it's not. It's an all-around heavy metal song. It's amazing. All right. Tell them
First of all, your opinion's just stupid.
Tell them why you don't like Crush, then.
It's definitely too much of a mainstream pop song. It's not in me.
It's a rock song. But okay. Okay, now what's your number 1 song on the album?
Butterfly.
Oh, just like that?
Just like that.
Now, I used to be the same way, but Crush is right up there with it, so I'm not saying it was easy, but yeah. Okay, so what about Black Butterfly is so great? Tell them.
The chorus, the whole song. That has a better chorus than Crush does. That's
you see the video too, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Wasn't the video awesome? Did you see all the effects they had at the end where she's singing and there's like all the lightning and like the storms, and then it's got the women outside singing to that girl up in the window.
Yeah.
And then just like where she's walking in, like where the water is, like that beach, and she's got that black clothing on, and just everything, man. The video's so good. Like, it's trippy, man. It's an amazing video. But yeah. I'll go with him as definitely my top 3 song on the album. Black Butterfly definitely has it all. The video, oh my god, the song, her vocals, the guitars, man, just everything. The song, Black Butterfly, is so amazing. If you haven't heard it, I can't even explain it to you. You wouldn't understand. But you need to hear this. Alright. Now, let's go with the last 2. I have to... Oh, no, that was the second one. There's one more. For me, if I had to put one more in here from the album, I think I have to go with Bulletproof, honestly. Bulletproof's a really good song. So, that would probably be my 3rd favorite song on the album.
Mine?
So, does Bulletproof make your top 3, or is there something else?
In My Blood's better than Bulletproof.
See, now the thing is, I haven't got a chance to listen to put it in there. Now, the reason I haven't listened to that, guys, is because I want to react to that video. It's the last video she made, and I've just been busy with all these reactions, so, but I'm gonna. But I can't put it in my top 3 because I don't know it yet. Tell them why it makes 3.
Oh, dude, that whole song. I can't really explain all of it because you didn't see the video.
That's true.
The video is really good, too. It's just the whole song. It's about, like, what was this song about? Oh yeah, about her like drowning herself in her own blood. It was a weird video.
That's true. All right then. So that is the second album on our top 6 albums of the year. So we got 4 more still for you guys. So for number 3 for me comes Spirit Box with Eternal Blue. That was the name of the album, right? Yeah. Eternal Blue was the most anticipated album. I swear, it didn't feel like a couple years we were waiting for the next Spirit Box album.
Yeah.
Took them a while to put this album out, but we finally got it. The new Spirit Box album definitely makes my top 6 albums of the year. How could it not? Courtney, like I said with The Girl from Enemy Side, Courtney is one of the most gifted, unique female singers and metal rock all around. She sits on every motherfucking bitch in pop, country, all that. No one's Courtney. So let me get into this, yo. This album was amazing from start to finish. Maybe one song I would say was the only one I didn't care for, but the rest of the album I loved. Now I have to go with my top 3. This is hard, but for me it's quite easy at the same time. For me, I have to put Sunkiller in there. Yellow Jacket featuring Sam from Architects. Hello. Courtney and Sam, Architects and Spirit Box collide. Who did? Everybody wanted to see that. And for my last song, I have to go. Did you notice something? A song didn't make this album, and I was quite shocked. What's your favorite songs? Blessed Be. Isn't it kind of weird Blessed Be didn't make the album? Because, no, think about it. Look, remember? That came out when Holy Roller and Constance, remember they all came out at the same time. Yeah. So why was that not on the album? I thought that was kind of a Boltis album. Blessed Be should have definitely been on the album. That's fucking weird that they made it a single but didn't put it on the album. But it's not on the album, so otherwise it would be in there. Oh, yeah, also the other one did. The one before Blessed Be. Rules of Nine. That never made an album either. It's weird that those two didn't get put on an album. But, yeah, so for me, it's Sunkiller, Yellow Jacket with Sam from Architects, and I have to put Circle With Me in there. A lot of people complain about, a lot of people love it, but a lot of people, like, we see reactors complain about this. I don't know why. Circle With Me is amazing. It shows off her vocals. It shows off her harsh shit vocals. It's an amazing song. It's so catchy, too. Circle With Me. Do you agree with my top three, or is there a different top three for you?
I'm surprised you put Constance. You always talk about that.
I love Constance, but it's not my top three. What's your top three? Is it my list, or is it different?
I say it's a bit different.
So what is it?
I would say this is number one. Exactly. That probably goes to.
What is it? Wait, which one's your number one song?
I think. I'm probably gonna say "Hurt You's" number one on its album.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I think that.
If Blessed Be was on here, would it still be number one?
No, Blessed Be was number one, but "Hurt You" was like the heaviest song on this album.
All right, so "Hurt You." What's the other two?
Not Yellow Jacket. I know you like that one.
It has Architects and Sam's heavy in it. Why would you not like it? You say you don't like that song?
It's all right.
Wow.
I'll tell you, this would be the top three. Number two would be "Secret Garden."
That's all right. That song's nowhere good as all those other songs.
I did Yellow Jacket to 3.
You said it didn't make the top
well,
three. How you not have Circle With Me in here?
I feel like "Secret Garden" is a better, clean song, you know?
I don't think so. Circle With Me shits on that song. Wow.
That'd be my top 3.
I gotta say, it's not a very good top 3. This is your worst top 3 probably ever. Wow. Come. But okay, let's move on. Alright, so Bull for My Valentine's finally back, everyone, with their self-titled album, Bull for My Valentine. This is the new album, really anticipated. What was it? 4 years, right, before we got an album? What year, when did Gravity come out? 18, 19? No, it had been 17, was it?
It was 7.
Yeah, it's a minute ago. So we had to wait a good 4, almost 5 years for it now. But we finally did it. Bullet is back. Now, we have reviewed this album. We have listened to it quite a bit. So, does it make your top 6 albums of the year?
I would say so.
I guess I would say so, too. There's a lot of albums, but this album had a lot of memorable and really great tracks. Now, it did have its ups and downs. There was quite a bit of downs on this album, let me tell you. Let me start off by saying Knives, the trashiest song on this album. The first single sucks. The song was just crap. It was so repetitive. Him just screaming in the chorus, Knives. I mean, no, I didn't like the song at all. I didn't. Knives is the worst song on the album.
Knives.
Before we start our top 3, what's the worst song on the album?
Knives is pretty bad. But I think Shatter's a little bit worse.
Well, hold on. Shatter's actually a good song. What do you?
I don't care for
Shatter's amazing. Especially the beginning, you know, the song for Sarge and he's doing that scream and then it gets hard. No, Shatter's good.
I think Shatter sucks.
That's just bad taste. Well, we're gonna do our top 3 songs of the album. It's easy. Let's be honest. Death by 1,000 Cuts. Can't Escape the Waves. And My Reverie. My Reverie is number 1. I don't care. He'll disagree. My Reverie is the best damn song on this fucking album. Matt's harsh verses. The freaking chorus was killer. The whole song was just amazing. And then, like I said, Can't Escape the Waves and Death by 1,000 Cuts. Those are the other two because they're really fucking good. Now, there's some other good songs. Rainbow Veins was a really good one, too. And I like Parasite, too. And I like Shatter, but they don't make the top 3. That's my top 3.
My top 3 is similar to yours, except one song's not in there. Number 1 is definitely Death by 1,000 Cuts, and Waves is 2.
Can't escape the waves. It's not called waves.
Well, I'm just talking waves for sure.
Yeah. Well, you say my referees in the top 3 song?
I think they would.
Wow.
I think the Rainbow Vein.
That's all. That's all. My referee.
That's 3.
Yes. These songs were all really amazing. The album was all around good. What would you rate this album? I think the album it was really good, but there was still a couple songs that I didn't care for that much. I can't give it a 10. I think I would give this album a solid 8.
Yeah, I agree.
Not good enough or close enough to be a 9 either, because there were still too many problems I had with it. But there was a lot of good things about it too, so I give it an 8.
Yeah, I definitely give it an 8.
Alright, so guys, Venue's album. So Venue's Soulless newest album dropped this year. I believe it came out back in... What month did it come out? I know it was before Spirit Box.
Wasn't it like July, I thought?
Yeah, I think it was June or July, but I think it was July. But yeah, Venue's dropped a new album with a new vocalist, by the way, who's amazing. I talked to her actually when she was live on TikTok a couple times. She is amazing. Her voice, she makes Venues feel alive again. When the original girl left, I thought the band was dead, but man, she sure came in and saved Venues. But she's amazing. So the reason this is the top 6 album of the year for me, I love this album. I've played it multiple times. It's just an all-around amazing album. Now I'm going to do my top 3 songs. For me, it's definitely Uncaged Birds are 1. Hands down. Number 1. Uncaged Birds, the chorus, the whole song. Oh, it's so good. And I have to put Decapitated Faces at 2 for sure. And 3, Shifting Colors. A lot of good songs on this album, but those are definitely the best 3 songs. How about you?
Best 3 songs? That one's definitely Shifting Colors, yeah, that one. Like you said earlier, it's the heaviest song on the album, so it's definitely the best one on there.
Or Decapitated Faces?
That's 2. That's definitely 2. And number 3, I think it's Down Below. I think number 3 was Down Below.
Did you like that one?
Down Below was good.
I like that one too, but I couldn't fit it in the top 3.
That's
well, over Uncaged Birds?
I say top. The
wow.
top 3.
For what? How's Uncaged Birds out of top 3? Easy, man. That sounds amazing.
It would be a top 5 maybe, top 3. Wow.
Alright, so, and tell them some other songs you liked that couldn't make the top 3. Like Into the Fire.
Into the Fire was good.
Did you like the one where they were talking about religion, remember?
Yeah, I should have forgotten.
The one I showed you?
Mountain Sucks. I don't like that one.
What else sucks?
Our Destiny and...
That was the one where they talk about like religion and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't for that one either.
That's a good song. I like that song. I'm a big God believer.
Uncaged Birds, it was alright.
Yeah. Wow. And what about the very first single and video?
Razor Blade Teeth.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that song. I love that song actually a lot. I forgot. There's too many songs on this album that's good, see? But no, Razor Blade Teeth was really good. They never made a video for that song. I was talking about the very first video they made.
It's good, but it's definitely not top 3. But it's a good
Razor
one.
Blade Teeth?
Yeah, it's good, but it's not top 3.
What were the other ones?
Then you had the Galley song.
I didn't like Galley. It was okay. It was alright. I don't care for it much.
That's old.
No. I didn't hear you mention the first single off the album.
What was the first single again?
I can't. Look, bring your phone. Yeah, Rite of Passage. You didn't mention that.
Oh.
Remember, that was the first one where she went in there, remember, and she was going after him, and you had the guy making the burgers and all that. Remember, that was the very first single.
That song was great when it came out. Then later on, it's that's one of the end really.
That's a good song, though. A lot of good songs on this album, like I said. This album, for me, honestly, I can't give it a 10, much as I would love to, but for me, this album's a 9. It's definitely a straight up 9.
I got the old lesson.
Well, that's horrible. Why is it an
It's
8?
a good album. I just don't think it's a 9.
That's definitely a 9. But hey, that's our thoughts on Venue's Soulless album. Alright, so for me, we have 2 slots left. This is definitely the most album. Tribute, newest album. album, In the Court of the Dragon. How could it not? Hello. It's Trivium, one of the greatest metal bands of all time. They've followed these guys for years. And they never miss a hit. So let me get into this. The Court of the Dragon. In the Court of the Dragon. Let me tell you why this is about 6 albums of the year, baby. Alright, nothing but great, solid stuff. The whole album. Now, I'm not saying there's something that ain't that great, but most of the album was really amazing. So let me tell you why Trivium and the Court of the Dragon is so much fun. Amazing album. What is the song? Let me tell you all my top 3. I can't pronounce the damn song still. So if they help me, that'd be good. But it's called The Plant. It's number 10 on the album. It's the last track on the album. It's called like The Planet. And then, that's number 1, hands down. But you remember that one? It's the one that had that James Davis like. Did you like that song?
It's okay.
Does this make your top 6 albums of the year?
No, I can't put in top 6.
I don't say you're this guy. Wow. Well, anyways, that one, Fall into Your Hands, is definitely 2. And 3, The Shadow of the Abattoir. There's quite a bit of good songs on this album, but those are my top 3. And yes, it makes my top 6. Trivium did it great. Honestly, I like this album more than the last album. And the last album was really good, too. So, you know, at least tell them, is there any songs that you liked off this album?
I think right now, Feast of Fire is the only one I like. So
Feast of Fire is the only one you like.
The only one I care for out of this album.
You don't like none of the other ones?
Not really. I mean, I wouldn't say they're real horrible, but they're great.
Wow. Well, there you go. So now we got one spot left, guys. So we're going to come back with our last album of the year. So I had to get my last album on here on my top 6 albums of the year to Whitechapel when they released Kin. It's a whole new side of Whitechapel. Yes, a lot of people weren't happy. Some are, some aren't. Because, you know, Phil's starting to do his clean vocals more. But that's okay because they're still hard. And Phil's got a really great, amazing voice. One of my favorite voices I've ever heard, honestly. But I Will Find You is the number 1 song on this album. I Will Find You is a mix between heavies. And then he's got a couple clean verses in it, too. But I Will Find You, the guitars, just everything about it is so amazing. I Will Find You is definitely the best song on this album, in my opinion. 2, A Blood-Soaked Symphony. Definitely amazing, hard-ass song. Like, just classic Whitechapel. And for 3, I'd give it to Lost Boy. A lot of people's favorites. Lost Boy is just a really good fucking song. Now, Zachary's not a fan of Whitechapel, are you?
No.
Boo. Alright, so Eminence makes your last spot, right?
Yeah.
Tell the fans your top 3 songs on this album and what makes this album deserve a top 6 spot album of the year.
Right now, with the best ones on for JJ. Alright.
I already did mine, so it didn't make the cut, but I will give you the best song on this album.
Temptation.
No, it was the first one we listened to, the Moth one. What was it called?
Oh, yeah, that one's good. You're talking about Moth to a Flame?
Moth to a Flame shits on every song on this album. Yes, I said it. And I love Temptation. Temptation would definitely be the number 2 song, but a Moth to a Flame is just pure amazing. I played that a couple times today, actually, in the car. But I couldn't put this album in there because I had all the other albums over it. But good album. Go ahead.
Then for me, I think Temptation. So I think Temptation's all the best songs.
Well, I thought you said Ghost was your favorite.
Ghost is good too.
So what's 2? Is it Ghost?
2? No, I can't give it to Ghost. I think 2 is Moth to a Flame.
Okay.
And you already know what 3 is. 3 is Ghost.
Now, what makes these the best 3 songs on the album?
I thought they had the best choruses. You know, they have that mature. Well, Ghost don't that mature heavy, but the other 2 do.
But you like the other singles too, so why didn't they make this?
They're good. I just thought they were good.
Tell them the other ones that you did enjoy that didn't make the top 3.
Let's see. Chasing Shadows was good.
But not a top 3 good?
Not top 3 good.
Okay, what else?
Heaven High is kind of, they don't care for Heaven High.
This was a good album, but it still didn't top the last album. Their last album was so much better.
Not that nobody paralyzed in Lighthouse.
I think you're forgetting the main song on that album, Infectious.
Oh yeah.
Remember that was like one of our favorites. Paralyzed is good, but Infectious is definitely the
Well.
like I said, and we're talking was it they even make singles? Well, you forgot Erase Me. Hello, Erase Me. That's what I'm saying. You see all the songs you can name off this album. Then let's go with the ones that didn't release. Room to Breathe. Sorry, definitely one of my top 2 songs on the album. Room to Breathe is a fucking amazing song. Then they had I can't remember the name of all the songs, but there was definitely like 3 other ones. Actually, I started listening to more of the album a couple days ago, and the Sickness. Did you like The Sickness? That was a really good song too.
Yeah.
Then I think there was a song, something with Scars. That song was really good too. But yeah, I literally love like that whole album just about. So it's a good album, but definitely the top of the last album.
No, I agree. It's not better than the first album, but it's still a good album, though. So I would say this album's a 9 out of 10. I had to rate this album.
That album, honestly, I give it an 8 out of 10. I can't give it a 9 because I do have a couple complaints. But I mean, it was all around still a good solid album. It gets an 8 from me. So that's our top 6 albums of the year, guys. Thank you for joining us as always. And if you guys disagree with our list, tell us why and tell us other albums that you think should have been on this list. But that's our list and we're sticking to it. So that is our top 6 metal albums of the year. And we hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us as always. It's been a good while, so we wanted to put this out there for you guys. And by the way, Eskimo Callboy released a couple new singles and videos. You gotta watch them. Me and Zachary's gonna react to them, right, Zachary? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, man. They're really fucking good, man. Check out Eskimo Callboy, man. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys, though. So, by the way, since we were speaking on albums, tell them who's releasing a new single that they should be excited for.
Saving Vice?
Tell them about that song.
Definitely be amazing. Now, love is like you never know best time to do it though, you know.
Yeah, the piano version.
Well, no, heavy.
No, that one was better. I'm sorry.
The piano version was
dude, his
so
voice
bad.
is so good. So you got to hear all of his cleans of the whole song. It was really good.
The song's good, but it's not good as the original version. The original version, how heavy and stuff it was just too good.
It was, but still. But yeah. Look out for a new Saving Vice single. Comes out, I think, what is it, the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
I think 22nd. And also, we got a new Effective Rain song coming out in 4 days, featuring Heidi from the Butcher Babies. Look out for that. It's going to be pure amazing, too.
No, it definitely is.
And is anyone else got any albums playing and coming out?
Not far as I know.
Yeah. So, that's about it. That's all we got for you guys. So next time, I'm Paul.
He's out.
Rock out, baby.
Rock, yeah.